Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a RENE of Paris wig that goes by the name of Dakota. This is what she looks like, and I have her in the color marble brown, long rooted. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're looking at a wig by the name of Dakota from RENE of Paris, part of her high fashion collection, and I have her in the color marble brown LR, which stands for long rooted. Now this young lady is has razor cuts around the face, but just by looking at her picture here, she's just past the shoulders. And she looks to be another one of those young ladies that's low density. She's got a lace front and a monopart. And I have her right here on the mannequin. So we can take a look at that. Look at her. She's got long razor cut edges around the neckline, below the jaw. She is past shoulder length and it looks like she's got some good length there. But she is a low density young lady. So let's take a look at her cap, okay? Let's take a look at that lace front and the mono part all the way back to the crown. So we've got a really nice wide swath of lace that is going to allow us to have some flexibility wherever we put that part, either right off center or even more to the left. We also have open ear tabs on the right and left with stays in there. And lots of stitching on the underside of these fibers on there. That's really nice. We've got a standard nape with a velveteen fabric going across there, along with buckle adjusters on the right and left, as well as lots and lots of rows of hair curtains to give us that coverage that we like. Now it also looks like there might be a little bit of permatease here on top, on the right hand side where the lace front is not, and but she does not feel like there's a lot of heavy teasing in there at all. In fact, just feeling her on my hand, it feels very, very low density. So I think this is going to be another one of those really nice, authentic looking, real looking wigs that we can have in our repertoire or our collection, if you will. Alrighty, and how do you like this marble brown long rooted? Can you see where that the darkness comes down to around this length? It's very subtle, but it's really pretty, and it makes those ends look like they've been sun-kissed. Did any of you ever use sun-in? Do you remember that stuff? I used that.
Could you try again?
I wasn't asking Siri a question. I was asking you, my viewers. Anyway, if you've ever used sun-in, say so down below. But anyway, we've got this young lady all ready to be put on, and I can't wait to try her. Now, what I have on today is one of my favorite Raquel Welch wigs. Her name is Big Time, and she's in the color Iced Cafe Latte, one of my favorite colors. So anyway, I did a review on her. I'll put her right up here in the corner. You can go take a look at her whenever you like. But for now, we're going to put on Dakota by RENE of Paris. Okay, here she is. Get that hairline up there and let her fall where she wants to. Oh yeah, look at those beautiful razor cut edges right here in the front. That's always very complimentary, isn't it? And yes, the cap feels wonderful. The density is wonderful. It's very, very real feeling. And without having the whole expense of a full mono top or a hand-tied cap, this young lady is very doable and very convincing to me. The cap feels wonderful. Now, what I'm noticing is I've got a couple of pieces here that don't really, let's take a look at what it says. Okay, she comes in 11 colors and she is a lace front, lace part. She comes in an average size. For the size of this, it feels very generous. Very generous. Now, this is all synthetic fibers, but it is not heat friendly. And okay, so the measurements. Crown is 14 inches. The nape is 11 inches. The fringe says it's 8 inches. But I have something, in fact, I don't know if that's real or not. What's that supposed to, 8 inches. Now, I'm hoping that maybe this is a defect. Because if this is the 8 inches, it didn't happen right. So 8 inches should come right to here. And on the picture, actually, it looks like there's no fringe for bang, is there? Just this part right here. So, I don't know. I'm hoping, well, you know what? I think we're just going to have to trim her into a bang or something, or maybe just a wispy bang. But it could look like you're growing out your bangs, right? All right, her weight, let's see, I think I said she was 4 ounces, yeah. So she feels really nice. Let me do a spin, okay? So she is very nice. The fibers feel great. Yeah, very, very pretty. And this marble brown LR is a little bit darker. It kind of reminds me of maybe Jaclyn Smith's caramelized brown because it has the highlights in here, and caramelized brown rooted, excuse me. It has a darker root. But this has a much darker area where the root grows out. That's what the long root means, or LR. So, how do you like this? Okay. Well, let's kind of comb this up a little bit off my face. Certainly, we can put her behind our ears. The ear tabs feel great. They come, and let's see, how much coverage do I get? Can you see all that? It feels like I'm getting better coverage on this young lady than some others. But you know what? I still see about the same amount. So maybe it's just that the cap is very comfortable. Very comfortable. It feels like it's got lots of room for moving and coming back into its normal position. Anyway, okay. Well, certainly this is a very nice natural looking wig. Natural looking. So even with my gray sideburns, I'm still able to disguise some of this stuff and make it look real. And this, I used to wear my hair like this. This is amazing. It feels very, very comfortable. Now, my hairline wasn't never this thick, but that's okay. We can tweeze that if we want. Has anybody ever tweezed their hairline? I want to comment down below if you have. Anyway, so, but you can take this and of course take advantage of the lace front and the full lace front, or even just part of it, pulling some of that hairstyle or hair fibers back and putting into a little clip on top to hold that in place. Let's see, we can go temple to temple, pull that all back, and have that be part of our look, and have that look really natural, wouldn't it? Yeah, very, very natural. Very low density, even the ponytail. Oh my gosh. Let me pull that in the back and show you how much the ponytail is. Now, I think that's a telltale, right? My ponytail was so skinny, and mine was, because it was so thin and fine. So let's take a look at this. If I pull this all the way back, look at how much my fingers, I don't know if you can see that, but my fingers overlap so much because there is not a huge amount of hair. So if you are have thin, fine hair and you're a brunette, or, well, she comes in 11 colors. So and I also know she comes in some really wild colors too. I think she comes in moonstone, which is not a wild, but it's kind of almost approaching that. But she might come in a bunch of the other pink and blue shades. You'll have to go take a look. But she could be a lot of fun, or she can just be so under the radar kind of thing, where, you know, you wear a wig that looks great and natural and nobody knows anything. Nobody even thinks anything. So, how do you like that? That's pretty nice. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go outside and we're going to look at her in the daylight color, okay? All right, or daylight light, daylight. Let's go outside. Okay, this is marble brown with a long root. And you can kind of see that long root here, can't you? This is where we see a little bit of the highlights up here, but the grow out shows right down in this area. So this is filtered sunlight through the trees. Oh, let's get in the sunlight. Let's see how bright that gets. Oh, look at that. We get some extra color in there, don't we? So that's a little more bright. Little brassy, bright sunshine, isn't it? But a very pretty color. Let's go back in the shade a little bit. It is a very pretty color in the shade. Let me try this. We'll go off this direction. It looks to me like there's a little bit of red in there, doesn't it? Yeah. So, very pretty combinations of colors, isn't it? Alrighty. Okay, let's go back in. Well, looking at this color outside really changes it a little bit. It reflects a little bit more red on my screen, so I don't know if that's what you're going to see too. But it is a very pretty color. I really like this wig. This is a very natural feeling. She's not heavy, and I feel like she's real. So that's a real test, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, so let's take, and we can pull back half and half, just to add a little bit of something different. Yeah, very nice. Always leave these tendrils around here to disguise the cap sides. That's a real easy way to wear her and still make it look like it's natural. Well, I think that's going to do it today for this young lady. I appreciate you guys being here with me. It's short and sweet. This is Dakota from RENE of Paris. So thanks again for joining me. You guys have a great week. We will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.